Greetings, faculty, administrators, students, scholars, and guests. My name is Kathleen Hunzer, and I am past president of the University of Wisconsin River Falls chapter of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. Our purpose in gathering together is to induct individuals into the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. These individuals have been invited to join the society based on their superior scholarship and their good character. Joining the initiates in our celebration of academic excellence are university faculty and administrators. I'm particularly pleased to be joined by our Chancellor, Dr. Connie Foster, who will be conferring membership to our initiates this evening. I also welcome faculty, staff, student, and alumni who are members of our chapter to this virtual ceremony, as well as family and friends of those individuals joining Phi Kappa Phi today. No matter when you watch this recording, know that you are most welcome. Our society is committed to maintaining unsurpassed academic standards as reflected in our motto, "Let the love of learning rule humanity." Since Phi Kappa Phi is interdisciplinary, we elect members from all recognized branches of academic endeavor. Thus, we seek to reward excellence wherever it can be identified in our institution. At this time, I would like to ask our university's leader and fellow Phi Kappa Phi member, Chancellor Constance Foster, to welcome us and to welcome you.
Thank you, Kathleen. It is certainly a pleasure to participate in this year's Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society membership induction ceremony. As you can imagine, I would much rather be with you in person to celebrate this special occasion. Students selected to the Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society are among a very distinct group, and you are the best and the brightest UWRF students, having excelled in your areas of study and beyond. Inductees, you've raised the bar for yourself in the classroom, and your character as a person sets you apart from others. This is a very special day, but don't stop now. I encourage you to hold your academic pursuits close to your heart and let the values of Phi Kappa Phi be your guide to all that lies ahead. As a fellow Phi Kappa Phi member, I fondly recall the Society's motto, "Let the love of learning rule humanity." Inductees, I hope you will keep those words in mind as you reflect on your accomplishments, strive for continued growth, and lean into resilience. On behalf of the UW River Falls leadership team, I extend my sincere congratulations on your election to the Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society. Know that UWRF is extremely proud of you. The bylaws of Phi Kappa Phi certify certain criteria be followed in electing officials to our membership. Dr. Sierra Howry, Phi Kappa Phi Treasurer and Director of the McNair Scholars Program, will tell you about these conditions.
Membership into the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi is earned. Admission is by invitation and requires nomination and approval by a chapter. The governing bylaws of the Society set extremely high standards for its membership. First, because Phi Kappa Phi recognizes and promotes academic excellence in all fields of higher education, one's field of study may be in any discipline. Juniors must have completed at least 72 credit hours and rank scholastically in the top 7.5% of their class. Seniors must rank 10% of their class. Graduate students must rank in the upper 10% of their class. Now, faculty, professional staff, and alumni who have achieved scholarly distinction also may be eligible for membership. Please join me in welcoming one of our student vice presidents, David Kaike, who will provide a brief overview of the mission history of Phi Kappa Phi.
In 1897, at the University of Maine, 10 senior students, 2 faculty members, and the school president created an honor society that was different from the few others then in existence, one that recognized and honored excellence in all academic disciplines. Under the leadership of undergraduate student Marcus L. Urin, the group formed the Lambda Sigma Eta Society, which was later renamed Phi Kappa Phi from the initial letters of the Greek words forming its adopted motto, Philosophia Krateto Photon, let the love of learning rule humanity. Phi Kappa Phi is the country's oldest, largest, and most selective honor society for all academic disciplines. Its mission is to recognize and promote academic excellence in all fields of higher education and to engage the community of scholars in service of others. Now I'd like to introduce my fellow student vice president, Jacqueline Maiers, who will provide an overview of the Phi Kappa Phi Code of Ethics.
The Code of Ethics of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi sets forth principles and ethical behavior to serve as an aspiration for all members, staff, volunteers, and others who represent the Honor Society. The principles are as follows. I will respect the rights, knowledge, skills, and abilities and individuality of all persons. I will strive for excellence and promote the objectives of the Honor Society. I will be honest, fair, trustworthy, and ethical. I will comply with all laws, bylaws, the employee handbook, or other relevant policies of the Society. I will use the Society's resources judiciously. I will value and respect the history and traditions of the Society. I will use sound judgment in all personal and professional undertakings. I will achieve and sustain competency in my chosen field and/or endeavors. I will let the love of learning guide my life. At this time, I would ask you to help me welcome our President-elect, Dr. Casey Bass, who will explain the Phi Kappa Phi motto and lead the initiates in the affirmation of membership.
The motto of the Society is Philosophia Critato Phaeton, from which the letters Phi Kappa Phi are derived. This motto is translated to mean, let the love of learning rule humanity. At this part of our ceremony, I ask all our new initiates to rise and join me in the motto. I realize that this may seem strange to do so in this virtual ceremony, but I encourage our new initiates to embrace the full solemnity of this occasion. The first word is philosophia. For historical reasons, the Society translates this word as the love of learning. Repeat after me, philosophia. The second word is critato. This word is a verb meaning let rule. Repeat after me, critato. The third word is phaeton. This term comes from Greek drama and applies to mortals as opposed to the gods, and we translate it as humanity. Repeat after me, phaeton. Now for our affirmation. Repeat after me, line by line, our affirmation of membership. In response to the honor bestowed upon me by my election to Phi Kappa Phi, I shall continue to uphold the motto of Phi Kappa Phi, Philosophia Critato Phaeton. Let the love of learning rule humanity. By virtue of your superior scholarship, supported by good character, by virtue of what you have achieved and of what you are, it is now my privilege to declare you all members in good standing of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. May you always continue to merit this high honor, never flagging, never complacent, ever seeking the realization of the motto, Philosophia Critato Phaeton. This concludes the affirmation. I now call upon our chapter president, Dr. Earl Blodgett, to explain the awarding of certificates of membership.
At this time in the normal ceremony, each of our new initiates would come forward to receive their membership certificate and membership pin from Chancellor Foster, assisted by myself and other Phi Kappa Phi officers. In our virtual ceremony, the presentation by Chancellor Foster is purely symbolic, and the physical certificate and pin were mailed out separately. In place of the individual presentation of certificates, we will announce each new initiate individually for their symbolic reception as a new member of Phi Kappa Phi. We now welcome our new members of the University of Wisconsin River Falls chapter of Phi Kappa Phi. Jordan Biros, a junior majoring in elementary education. Emily Braun, a junior majoring in animal science. Lizzy Bunnell, a senior majoring in animal science. Ian Carter, a junior, majoring in physics education and physics option 1 with a mathematics minor. Amelia Corona, a senior majoring in animal science. Hannah Delzer, a junior with majors in economics and business management. Adrianna Dietrich, a junior majoring in computer science. Ann Dobbs, a junior majoring in elementary education. Jonathan Heiniger, a senior majoring in computer science and information systems. Junyoung Kang, a junior majoring in business administration. Adrianna Kirchhoff, a senior with majors in neuroscience and psychology. Ashley Long, a senior majoring in business administration marketing. Jacqueline Maiers, a senior majoring in communication science and disorders. Ashley Olson, a junior majoring in TESOL education. Renee Reckner, a senior majoring in psychology and communication studies. Michael Sanislow, a graduate student in the STEM Teach program, focusing on physics and mathematics education. Michael Stoffel, a junior majoring in biomedical and health sciences. Taylor Thornton, a junior with majors in computer science and data science. Ashley Tuszka, a junior majoring in animal science. Jack Warloff, a senior majoring in broadfield social studies. Emma Welch, a junior majoring in elementary education. Payton Zacharias, a junior majoring in psychology and criminology. Welcome to Phi Kappa Phi. As president of the UWRF chapter of Phi Kappa Phi, I have a few concluding remarks to make to the new members. Each of you has been symbolically presented with a certificate of membership and a Phi Kappa Phi pin. Please note that a benefit provided to you as a member of our chapter is the right to wear Phi Kappa Phi honor cords at commencement ceremonies. When you are approaching graduation, please contact me to pick up your cords at no cost to you. You are asked to wear the pin and the cords during graduation ceremonies to recognize your academic honor. During the following year, you will receive issues of the Phi Kappa Phi Forum, the Society's interdisciplinary magazine. Please remember to inform the Society's national headquarters of any change in your mailing address so that all publications reach you. You can do that securely online via your membership account. Let me remind you, too, that once initiated into the Society, each of you will always remain a member of Phi Kappa Phi. You will be classified as an active member and will continue to receive the benefits of Phi Kappa Phi as long as you pay the annual national dues or upgrade to a life membership with a one-time payment. You will be classified as an inactive member if you do not keep up those dues. You are urged, of course, to maintain active membership, not only as a means of personal fulfillment, but also as a way of helping to sustain the prestige and to support the activities of the Society. Because most of the funds collected through Phi Kappa Phi are used to finance publications, scholarships, and other Phi Kappa Phi activities, your dues are in reality a contribution to support the Society's efforts to recognize and promote academic excellence both locally and across the country. We sincerely hope that you will maintain a connection with our UW River Falls chapter as well. At this time, it is my pleasure to announce the winner of our Phi Kappa Phi Chapter 247 scholarship for this year, Samantha Light. Samantha is a senior animal science major pursuing her dream of admission to veterinary school. She is active in the arts as a painter, woodworker, and musician. She is an active volunteer with 4-H groups and the Dunn County Humane Society. Please join me in a round of applause for Samantha Light. Each chapter of Phi Kappa Phi is allowed to nominate one member each year to compete for a national Phi Kappa Phi graduate fellowship. Our nominee this year will be Amelia Corona. Please join me in wishing Amelia all the best as she competes for a fellowship. Before we end today, I'd also like to share that we have been recognized by Phi Kappa Phi National as a Silver Circle of Excellence chapter. This award recognizes chapters for their work in promoting academic excellence on the local campus and engaging the community of scholars each year. The award utilizes data already submitted by the chapter to the national office regarding yearly activities and initiation efforts, and then chapters are selected at the national level. Our activities this past year have been necessarily curtailed, but we hope to return to normal next year and provide opportunities for fun, service, and learning to our chapter members. We will be holding a virtual business meeting of our chapter sometime in April, where we will elect our chapter officers, including our 2 student vice presidents. I would like to encourage our continuing student members to think about putting their names forward. Please watch your email for more information. This meeting is optional, but I would love to see many of you there. On behalf of the officers of our chapter, I welcome our new members, and I hope that you are able to share this virtual induction ceremony with friends and family. Stay safe, stay well. We are still Falcons.